The Champions League round of 16 is here. Familiar foes, familiar friends, familiar enemies. Sorry, please. Let me get water into this thing before I go all out on this thing. That's more like it. That's very much like it. That's very much like it. Now, the match I'm most excited to see, of course, is Liverpool versus Real Madrid. Madrid, 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 a la Madrid. You know, Liverpool, for the past few years, you guys cannot escape Real Madrid. It's just like, oh, we're going fine, we're going well, and then boom, we run into Real Madrid and the season is over in Europe. But let me give you a breakdown of everything, right? We're going to start with Leipzig. Leipzig versus Man City. This match is going to be exciting because of the way Leipzig play. They defend together and they attack together. And it's going to be pretty much straightforward. Man City, on the other hand, they have a good defense. Ruben Diaz is out, is in, and all of that. And then you look at the fact that the World Cup is happening and, you don't know what's going to happen during the World Cup in the case of injuries and form and all of that. Basically, I'm looking at this Leipzig match versus Man City, and I'm looking at it critically. Leipzig, the way they play is the weakness for Man City because they attack together, like I said, and they defend together. But Man City have Erling Haaland, and they can put in crossing into the box, which is Leipzig weaknesses. I'm going to go with Man City on this. Now, Club Brugge versus Benfica. Benfica have been the revelation in this Champions League campaign. They have been the team that people looked at and like, how are they doing this? But if you look at the way they play, and look at the talent they have, you understand the gameplay. Their gameplay is really exciting. And as much as I love Club Brugge and what they have done in this Champions League campaign, I'm going with Benfica. I don't think Club Brugge have enough to go against Benfica. This is a Benfica team that did not lose against PSG. They drew 2 times against PSG. And I just think they have too much for Club Brugge. They defend so good. Their defense is so strong, Benfica. And the attack is one chance, one goal, usually. Liverpool versus Real Madrid, you will never walk alone. Man, I have to stick with Real Madrid on this, man. Like, when it comes to the Champions League, you just look at heritage. Real Madrid know how to play the Champions League, and then they have Mr. Carlo Ancelotti. Please forget about it. And the Liverpool's form and everything, please. And I don't want to even go into that. That's over. AC Milan, Tottenham. Now, this is a match that's going to be exciting for the part that AC Milan have a lot of very young talent, and they have Oliver Giroud, who somehow just turns up in big matches. And then Tottenham team, who is highly inconsistent, and we don't know Heung-min Son and all of that is going to be back before then, and all this kind of stuff. So critically, I'm going with AC Milan on this one because if Mike Mignon is back, AC Milan have a better chance in terms of goalkeeping and all of that, and the defense. Frankfurt, Napoli. Frankfurt have had an exciting season, but I think this is the end of their European campaign. I just think that Kvaratskhelia, Osimhen, and all those guys, Politano, please, they're going to remove Frankfurt. I don't even see Frankfurt winning anyone or drawing anyone. I look at home and away victory for Napoli in the context of this. And then, of course, Dortmund, Chelsea, Bellingham coming to display his skills against Chelsea, against an English team. I think this is going to be exciting also. But in the context of this, Kante is going to be back. So Chelsea fans, do not fear, do not fret. Maybe your coach can start Kante. Maybe we'll not put Kante on the bench like he has been putting Zakaria on the bench and everything. But at the end of the day, if you critically look at it, I think that this match is going to be the toughest in the context that you don't really know who's going to win. So I'm going to go blank on this one. I don't know who's going to win. Inter Milan, Porto. I'm going to stick with Inter Milan on this one. I just feel like they have enough firepower, and maybe Lukaku is going to be back by then. I feel like they have enough firepower to just edge it over Porto. That's what I feel in context of this. And then, of course, PSG, Bayern Munich. Anywhere Messi is, I can't go against him. I can't go against Messi or Ronaldo. Anytime they're in Champions League, I have to stick to them. They're the GOATs. I also have to look at the PSG team, right? And look at the experience they have. They have Ramos, who has played at the highest level of the Champions League. They have Verratti. They have Marquinhos. I just feel the experience of the PSG team is going to come to play in this match. Neymar and all these guys. Mbappe too has gotten to the final of Champions League. And look at Bayern Munich. They have players. They have Mane. They have Neuer. They have all those guys. But I just feel like PSG have that edge over them a little bit. And yeah, that's what I feel about this. So in the next round, I think we're going to see Man City. I think we're going to see Benfica. I think we're going to see Madrid. I think we're going to see AC Milan. I think we're going to see Napoli. I think we're going to see I don't know, between Dortmund and Chelsea. I think we're going to see Inter Milan, and I think we're going to see PSG in the quarterfinals.